Welcome back to The Owl's Wisdom, a podcast from Owlogy, where we explore the deeper currents of life, mind, and the wisdom within. I'm your host, and today we're diving into a topic that many of us grapple with, trusting your intuition, that quiet, often subtle feeling that guides us, sometimes against all logical reasoning. How right is your inner voice, really? We've all experienced it. That gut feeling, a sudden hunch, or an immediate knowing about a situation or a person. Maybe it told you to take a different route to work, or to be cautious about a new opportunity, or even that someone you just met was genuinely kind. Sometimes, these intuitive nudges are incredibly accurate, leading us to make brilliant decisions or avoid pitfalls. Other times, we might dismiss them, only to later regret not listening. So what exactly is intuition? Is it some mystical power, or is there a more grounded explanation? From a psychological perspective, intuition is often seen as our brain's incredibly fast, subconscious processing at work. It's the culmination of all our past experiences, knowledge, and observations, filtered through our subconscious mind and presented to us as a feeling or sudden insight, rather than a step-by-step logical deduction. Think of it as your brain's supercomputer running complex calculations in the background, then giving you a simple yes or no, or a proceed with caution message. Consider this. Our brains are constantly taking in vast amounts of information, far more than we consciously perceive. Our subconscious mind processes subtle cues, body language, tone of voice, environmental details, and even minute patterns that our conscious mind might miss. When we have an intuitive feeling, it could be our subconscious connecting these disparate pieces of information and forming a conclusion that our conscious mind hasn't yet articulated. The key question then becomes, when should we trust it? It's not always easy. Sometimes, what we perceive as intuition might actually be fear, anxiety, or even wishful thinking masquerading as a wise inner voice. This is where discernment comes in. Here are a few ways to cultivate and better understand your intuition. First, pay attention to your body. Intuition often manifests physically, a knot in your stomach, a feeling of lightness, a shiver, or a sense of unease. Learning to recognize these physical sensations can help you distinguish genuine intuition from other emotions. Second, practice mindfulness and self-awareness. The more you understand your own biases, fears, and desires, the easier it becomes to separate true intuition from emotional reactions. Taking time for quiet reflection, meditation, or simply journaling can help you tune into your inner landscape. Third, test it out when appropriate. Start with smaller, lower-stakes decisions. Did your gut tell you to take that specific parking spot, and it turned out to be the perfect one? Or did you have a feeling about a new cafe that turned out to be amazing? Over time, building a track record of successful intuitive calls can increase your confidence in listening to your inner voice. However, it's crucial to balance intuition with rational thought. Intuition can be a powerful guide, but it shouldn't always be the only guide, especially for significant life decisions. Use it as a valuable piece of information, a signal to investigate further, or a direction to lean towards, but also back it up with research, logical analysis, and perhaps advice from trusted sources. Ultimately, trusting your intuition is about building a relationship with yourself, listening to the subtle whispers within, and learning to discern their true meaning. It's a journey of self-discovery, and the more you practice, the clearer your inner wisdom will become. That's all for this episode of The Owl's Wisdom. We hope this discussion helps you better understand and utilize your incredible inner guidance system. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this episode, please take a moment to subscribe to the Owlogy channel for more insights and wisdom. We appreciate your support.